try to justify that this amazing, transcendent, generational black woman is a great basketball coach to anybody on any level. There's some male teams that could definitely use her as a coach. There's some NBA teams, let's be honest, that they could, that she could help.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nah, I mean, like I say, they do whatever they can do to undermine Dawn Staley. But what they don't know about Dawn Staley is she with us. She don't care if she with y'all, cause she with us.
Mm.
And when I say us, I'm talking about people that have the same skin tone as us, type shit. I'm not looking for Dawn Staley to ever sell out, do something super crazy. You feel me? So the fact that she does it the way she does it, she's pretty much her. She owns her losses. She humbles herself when she wins. I'm waiting for the day that she said, "Yeah, we spanked that ass." That's what I'm waiting on.
Well, they there was a big thing for about a week or two after they lost to UConn about Don reacting on the bench, and she was like, "Man, fuck." But when you love the game and you coach with intensity and you coach the game like how you play, because you are a player's coach and a coach that was a player, of course you're gonna have that emotion. Everybody ain't gonna be politically correct all the time. Shit, MLB coaches curse all the time, NBA coaches curse all the time, men basketball coaches curse all the time, college coaches cuss all the time, football coaches cuss all the time.
I cuss all the time.
All the time.
I be cussing.
I mean, if she would have sat there still mouth, then they would have said she ain't care.
Yeah, man, nah. Dawn is all right. Dawn knows she all right with the people that she all right with. You feel me? The fact that we just saying Dawn, right? How many of us understand who Dawn is? She it ain't no different than Tyson, Jordan, Jackson.
Yeah.
If you say Dawn, you can really only be talking about Dawn Staley. DAWN, not DON.
They should give her own Dawn commercial.
I mean, they could do a lot of things, man, but
Yeah, but I rock with Don though. Don built that program from nothing, and I understand it's the new supporters, the new WNBA / NCAA women's basketball / fan just because everybody else a fan just because they winning. We've been rock with them early, so I understand. It's just a lot of hate. Social media throw gas on the fire.
They usually do. But on another note, man, look, it's Wednesday night, January 21st, 2026. This is the BOTB Live Show. I'm Jay Walker III. That's my brother, my partner, Carolina Dirt 803. We just kicking the bubble before we get into, what we do, which is completely random and malleable and flexible because we really here for the conversation, man. What's happening with you?
Hey, shit, bro. Shit, they happy I tap in. We back at it. Shit, we missed last week. We here this week. We've been
Okay,
saying
let's not overlook that. And I don't mean to step on your toes, but we going on 6 years doing that shit. We going on 6 years doing this shit. You feel me? And I think we kept our side of the bargain. You feel me? I think we ultimately, fundamentally, at the basis said that we would do this shit no matter what. It's 6 years later, and you can go back to January, whatever the week of the 20th is, of 2021. And we was doing a show.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I mean, you know, I put that into the invitation of people on the like when people ask me about the show, but yeah, thinking about it now, yeah, it's been a long time coming. I mean, it's been a long time.
I mean, I don't have no. I always feel good about it. I'm chopping it up with my brother, man. So and then not even just my brother. We always have dope people, fantastic people, lovable people, intelligent people, uh, proud black people. You know what I'm saying? That we shared our time with. You feel me? That can call us for anything, and you know, we
That,
we we do some good things.
yeah, that's what I like about the people we met from growing up in the same city in the same state, the people you know, we met through other platforms, people we met, just in general, just meeting people. Especially that's crazy. You meet new people, and we done went through COVID era, we went through flu season, we went through like we going through different seasons, metaphorically and physically, and still meet new people.
Hunting season, with robbing season, ode to uh Gambino, Donald Glover, ATL, robbing season. Um, just surviving in this time for anybody. I ain't even gonna sit there and play that for anybody is tough. But
Tough.
if you hear, it's cause the Most High wants you to be here and stop disrespecting him. And you know what I'm saying? Be thankful that you're here.
Man, I be saying that shit all. I be saying that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you young, you don't think about it. But now you of a certain age, you be like, you know what? I done did some crazy stuff. I done had some good times. I done had some bad times. I'm Al Green over here, you know, for the good times. But
For the good time. I'm
you know,
pouring
we
a shot
still,
right now.
yeah, we still here, moving around, good, bouncing around. I ain't gonna
I
get out
don't
there
know
and
if
race
I'm
nobody.
bouncing, cause I'm about to say I ain't bouncing. My MCL, ACL, PCL, whatever other three letters reside in the body, they might be like I'm talking shit. So I ain't bouncing.
Man, I be laughing at this new social media of old dudes racing. Hey, bro,
Oh
come on
no.
now. Now, come on now, bro.
If
And
you
and I,
don't know that you have to train to do certain shit at a certain age,
but you know, you
just
got
jumping
people.
up to
Go ahead.
go ahead. I'm saying just jumping up. If you over the age of 42, right, and you be blunt smoking, dark liquor drinking, uh, rib sandwich eating, don't you get your ass up there talking about you about to race somebody.
But that's what I'm about to say. You know that is that's that shit talking. You kicking it about, bro. You know I'm still fast. I'm still fast, bro. You ain't what you thought you was. That hammy old. Mentally, you might think you could do something, but you really can't. You really can't. But yeah,
For the
I want
young
to ask you.
people, oh no, hold on. For the young people, man, y'all go crazy, cause if you lucky, if you blessed, like my pop say, you won't never catch me, but you could do some of the same stuff I did.
Yeah, I ain't catching him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Overall, I ain't catching. But no, I want to ask you because it just came off the top of my head, bro. It's cold. What's your favorite soup? I think
What
that's
you
how I know
mean,
I'm getting
favorite
old.
soup?
Yeah, I think that's how I know I'm getting old. You know, kids don't talk about no soup. But man, what's your
Hell
favorite soup?
no. That's definitely some old shit, nigga. You want to do a reverse home mortgage? That's how old you is right there with that one.
Man,
Um, I like soup, but you know we country, so you can have a bean soup with just lima beans, butter beans, black eyed peas, field peas. Like you could just do all of them beans in a pot with some smoked meat, and you'll be good.
no lie, that's what you just had.
Hey, I'm just saying. Um, I'm not a fan of chicken noodle soup unless it's homemade. I don't give a fuck. Campbell chicken noodle soup, man. Campbell's probably ain't never gonna support us, man. That shit trash, cuz.
Trash.
That
Trash.
shit trash. Now, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. A good sausage and rice celery, even though they don't do the shit right in the can. But make your own. Whatever vegetables you got, put some water and some heat and some butter and a little salt, pepper on it, and you can make soup. Everybody can make soup.
Some people make it, don't even know they making that should be soupy as hell.
So I know that ain't gravy. This got to be soup. This
You
ain't
know,
beef stew. This is dirty brown water. Hell nah.
all right. You don't open somebody pop like, man, what's this? What kind of soup this is? That ain't no soup. That's my gravy.
I've never opened somebody's pot unless it was where we live at. But I've definitely been like, I don't want none.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you ever be at somebody's house and they say they cooking or they actually cooking, but some of the shit that they doing, you be like, nah, I ate before I came.
Well, you know how I am. So you already know I done said that shit.
You can go to somebody's house, cause we went to somebody's house one day and they said they was making spaghetti and they invited us over for some spaghetti, right? I don't think spaghetti is a difficult dish. I think most people probably make a halfway decent edible spaghetti, right?
I hope so.
Either way, we passed on the spaghetti. But I got home and I told my old lady, I was like, hey, they said they was making spaghetti, right? She said, she said, yeah. I said, man, I ain't smell no spaghetti, cuz. I don't give a fuck what you do. You can smoke a pound of reefer in your house. You could have multiple piles of dog shit on the floor. You could have plug-ins. You gonna smell spaghetti.
Yeah, you gonna smell that tomatoes.
While it's cooking,
Yeah.
you gonna smell that shit. I was like, I ain't smell no spaghetti, cuz.
Hey, when I was working at Target, man, you work in the warehouse. You work in the warehouse, everybody bring their food. People open popping their shit out the microwave, putting it on the table, showing what they got. Man, this white girl worked with this shit up. She said she had spaghetti, bro. And when she opened that lid, I'm like, where the sauce at?
Oh no.
She was like, nah, I make good spaghetti. Bro, that shit was faint. A faint red.
I mean, like I said,
And a real liquid.
everything ain't for everybody. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I'm not a big fan of Italian food.
I fuck with something.
Nah. You fuck, it's like Mexican. But we fuck with real Mexicans now. You know what I'm saying? But with Italian, I think a lot of times we need the Americanized version of what it is. Because if you go to an Italian restaurant, most of that shit trash.
Yeah. I got you.
We like the Americanized version of what they do. Got beef that shit up, put some salt, some bacon, some cheese on that shit.
Yeah, definitely cheese. I put cheese on everything. I put that shit on
Um,
everything.
I stay away. I'm starting to stay away from cheese. Thing.
You sound like
I'm
Antonio said that this weekend.
starting to stay away from cheese. That shit to grab a hold of you, cuz. Like,
Bro,
be walking. You remember being young and an old nigga just grab you? You be like, oh shit.
that what that cheese do?
That cheese will grab you in the middle of the night, nigga. You don't give a fuck.
Now, what Antonio said, I don't OD like I did that one time for Super Bowl, but I
Yeah.
still get my cheese in, bro. That shit traumatized me. I don't do that shit no more. Not like I used to.
I
But
saw Miss April Showers pop in, man. Shout out to you, April Showers. Y'all check her out on her channel on YouTube. I believe she's in our community, but if not, it's April Showers, all caps. And good lady, man. Breast cancer survivor, uh, community in the community real heavy, doing stuff for people, around people. Y'all check out April Showers.
Yeah. What up, April? Real quick, another thing. It's this thing on TikTok, little trend on TikTok where it's always a black host talking to somebody on the street and they doing these math problems.
Mm.
Like, do you see them hits?
I've seen questions. I don't know if I've seen the one that you talking about.
But just in general, as my homeboy said, never do math on camera.
As soon as they tell you that they are recording this shit, think about who you are and think about how this might come out. But I digress.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. And it's the way they word it, because it really be problem solved. You know, back in the day, you had to problem solve, you had to read the sentence. It really be like on that. But I be doing the math, and a lot of times I be wrong at first too. But then when you got time to think about it, you be like, oh, I got it. But it just be how they word it. But I don't know. If you're not good at math, stay away from that type of activities.
Stay away from real questions that have answers that you don't have. You don't have them answers. You feel me?
You sound like Kanye.
You don't have them answers, cuz don't be in there talking about like motherfucker give a word problem and they give you this long ass word problem, but essentially they ask your ass what 9 times 3 is.
Yep. Yeah.
You feel me? So if your answer to 9 times 7 or 9 times 3 ain't 27, don't say nothing.
But they try to hit you with the what's that old math thing where they be like parentheses, then multiplication. You remember that? What they call it?
Yeah, I forget what they call the shit.
But they'll be like 9 times 3 plus
but
1.
see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I know what level of math that I know. You feel me? I'm not. Hell no. I mean, unless you're just comfortable with being who you is on that camera for the rest of your life, because that clip gonna live forever.
Is math harder, high or drunk?
I don't know. You just gotta pay attention to math. You feel me? I don't need no pressure. If I'm just doing math, if I'm high or if I'm drunk and I'm doing math, if ain't nobody making me do the math, I'm cool. Or if ain't nobody waiting for the answer, I'm cool. I'll figure it out. But if you want me to do math on command and there's people around, I might just pass it to the left hand side. Hey, shit, help me do this shit real quick. Because if you get to looking at me too long, like the kid who can't read in school, like we all knew the kid that couldn't read well, and we couldn't wait for the teacher to pick him.
Yeah. Somebody made a comment. Somebody they commented to a post on that shit. Y'all acting like the kids.
Right.
They can't read in school, man. That shit was funny as hell. But I ain't gonna lie, I used to be nervous. When that shit used to get to me, I'd be like, damn, 1, 2, 3. Let me start reading my paragraph real quick.
Right. Let me get ahead of her so I know. Find any words that's gonna trip me up. That's all you had to do. None of us could really read that well. Wait, no, that's not true. You always had 3, 4 motherfuckers that could read super good. Couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Waving hands, wiggling their ass in the seat. Like, hey man, relax. She's not gonna call on you because she see me over here sweating.
But that could be reverse psychology though. Oh, could not know, but know to raise their hand so they don't get called.
What I started doing after a while was I would just volunteer to read.
Yeah.
See, no matter what happens, if I read it good or if I read it bad, if I go first, ain't nobody gonna remember me because I'm not gonna be the worst. So I just start volunteering on their ass.
Yeah. I used to do that shit too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to want to read to get that shit out of the way.
Hey,
go
let me
ahead.
go first.
Yeah.
And I'm coasting for the rest of the class.
And I used to try to read that shit not fast, but at a fast pace to get that shit over with.
Right.
So speaking on that, give me a couple of your hard like words we fuck up. Not fuck up all the way, but we mess up a little bit, like faux, fire,
Oh,
lib,
man.
aluminum. Like
I
give me words
refuse.
and phrases.
It's certain stuff that I just refuse to say right. I can say most words pretty decent. Type of words I use in everyday language, whether it's professional or just chilling. I pretty much stick to words that I know. Every now and then, I might try to fit a word in there just to fuck somebody up, see if they paying attention. But it's certain words that I just refuse to say right. Like I know how to say shrimp, but I'm gonna say shrimp. I know how to say jalapeno, but I'm gonna say jalapeno. You feel me? So it's just it's like that for me. But Worcestershire, you gotta be ready to say Worcestershire.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say that. Well,
um,
give me your five in the black community, and not all black folk. Like you say, a lot of us can talk correctly, but give me your five infamous ones.
I don't speak correctly. As a general rule, I do not speak correctly. And I'm cool with that. You feel me? There's no way you didn't know what I was saying. Um, like I say, shrimp, strawberry, over there. You going over there?
Yeah, translate. So what is over there? If you're not from around here, that's probably what I'm trying to get at. The translation of the lingo.
Over there could be on the counter. It could also be down the street. It could also be 50 miles outside the city. Over there can be anything, but it's a distance measurement. Any measurement of distance. Um, you put me on the spot. It's you know we got a bunch of any.
Yeah, in it.
We don't do it like isn't it? Isn't it like the people in London or England? Any. Any means you kind of. I want you to agree with what I'm saying. I want you to understand what I'm saying. You feel me? Um, that boy fool up, any. You feel me? Just kind of, I don't. But look, we got some real geeky people. I don't even want to do it, but we got some real geeky people we could put on here, and I had liked that movement. It was a decent sized movement last year this time, where the Caribbeans and the geeky people from like Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, they was mingling real well on the internet. So I don't know, man. I love that shit. I love it. But I grew up with it. I thought we used to talk funny. They tried to make us feel like we used to talk funny. And I say we was talking like the rest of the world. Y'all got some special shit over there. You feel me?
Well, technically, we've been out the country, so we've been around the world.
And we've been around different shit.
Yeah, yeah, but they did think we talk funny though. But like other sayings like up the street or around the corner. I know people ain't from around here. That's not around here.
Um,
But we be like, it's up the street, around the corner. They be like, bro, that shit like 20 minutes. That shit ain't around the corner.
right.
But it's around the
Right.
corner for us.
Or just able.
Yeah. People say Bo's a South
Able.
Carolina thing. People think Bo's a South Carolina thing, but there's different
I
ways of saying
think
it.
it's
Like
a
the way
South
you say
Carolina
it,
thing.
but it's the way you say it, then you got a Bo. So there's different ways of saying it.
Yeah, but I think we the only ones that use that for sure. For sure. That's a South Carolina thing, for real. Whew. I love it though, man. Like I understand why people from New Orleans, like, it's the same. It's not the same. It's a different culture, but they kind of mirror each other, and it's a lot of similarities. But I appreciate them for that level of culture. You feel me? You really got, like, after Geechee's and
Gullah.
Cajuns,
We got Gullah.
you got Gullah. I mean, Geechee Gullah, that's hand in hand. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, when you look at the culture of places, like, I really think like Geechee is the most extreme, and Cajun is extreme as a mother. Like, Cajun is more recognized than Geechee,
Yeah, definitely so. Definitely
but
so.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that culture. I appreciate that tie back to the ancestors,
And
because that's what that really is.
that's one type of guess. I said I want to early on is somebody with the Geechee lingo and somebody with the Gullah lingo. There are some words that are flipped, but I wouldn't mind having somebody with Cajun Creole,
I
connect with
definitely,
history and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate where I'm from. I don't appreciate all the things that we known for. But I definitely know that we are known for real shit. If you on the outside of South Carolina and you only going by what you see in the media or on the news,
Live
I
PD.
understand. I understand why you got a ill opinion. But if you ever came down and got around them docks, um, got around Charleston, um, Beaufort, St. Helena Island, um, Tibby, like Savannah, you just feel that shit. That shit, it's special, man.
Dude, man. So we went to a doctor's appointment in Charleston. We came back. We come back. We come back. We was all back roads on the way back, man. And, we got a lot of cotton fields here.
Mm.
So we ride, and we started to look over, man. My old lady got mad. It was two white women taking a selfie in front of a cotton field.
Oh, I would have been mad too.
She was like, turn it around.
I would have wished it was raining and it was a rain puddle.
Man, they were matter of fact, it was Halloween day. That's the crazy shit.
But you know what's crazy? It's always something that I think about. I don't never pass a cotton field and just pass a cotton field. Like, I always look over there like, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck going, coming back. Anytime I look at a cotton field, I be like, that's fucked up.
Not only that, bro. A small cotton field around here is still a football field.
That's what I'm saying. That's fucked up.
That's and you making, don't quote me. I had to Google it. Let's just say you making 3 cents a pound.
That's as a sharecropper. That's as a sharecropper. Not as a slave. You ain't making shit as a slave.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But there's a good bit of people that never seen a cotton field.
Agreed.
But I would say, like, you talking about coming down here, cotton fields is something. I'm not gonna say everybody should see, but when you see it, like my brother say, it's gonna put you in a certain mind frame.
It should make you feel a kind of way if you look at it the right way. If you pass that motherfucker on a day above 88 degrees in South Carolina, and that shit don't make you feel some kind of way, I don't know what to tell you.
Now I ain't gonna. This might sound crazy. So we got cotton fields here. We got cotton here. but they make shirts in Japan and Taiwan. So we ship our cotton there for them to make the shit and then send it back.
Cotton was the original #1 crop
That's what I'm
in the
saying.
country.
But even like we still have cotton shirts. So what other countries have cotton and sell cotton? I'm pretty sure with this day and age, they probably find the soil to make it. But they're not
I mean,
producing like here.
let's ask motherfucking chat.
Damn, that sounds like a high question. I don't even smoke.
It's definitely a little bit. How many countries
Produce cotton.
produce cotton? Produce is the right word.
Try to tell you, I don't read, but I know some words.
Nigga, you said cotton.
I said
Or
produce in the correct form. That grammar.
Cotton is cultivated over 70 to 75 countries now.
Okay. Nah, they done stole the dirt from here.
Hold on, let me see what else they get. What other interesting facts about cotton are we regurgitating right now?
Bro, why you think that, bro? They were picking cotton with no gloves.
Yeah. The largest producers by output, India, China, the United States, Brazil, Pakistan.
I can understand all of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. When you look at that shit, cause like he said, these ain't he being generous when he say football field.
Yeah. It's crazy seeing it. Bro, one time, it was like a couple years ago, we rode by one. Well, this last time too, but this other place, it was actually, so you know 26 run. So we was on, if you go on up 26, the left side.
Mm-hmm.
That time for this past Halloween, but a time about 2 years before that, we was on the right side of 26. Bruh, that shit had bloomed. That bitch looked like snow. It was so much cotton out there.
Yeah. It's a crazy thing, man. It's a crazy thing. It's just you coons wouldn't be coons if y'all just paid attention to some of this shit.
Yeah. So because we on it. If you got nothing big, nothing crazy, you got 20 acres. What crop would you grow?
Whatever crop paid me the most. If that was cotton, I'd do cotton. But I'm not having nobody pick that shit for free. That's the that's the point. Matter of fact, not having somebody, who you gonna get to pick that shit for free?
But okay, I don't mean to flip the switch, but you talking about picking for free? That's where oxtail, pig feet, chitlins come from. That's what they were getting fed to pick that shit.
I mean, it's all connected. But oxtail's good than the motherfucker. So it's the magical shit that is being a Black American. You feel me? Like it's a lot of dark skinned people all across the globe. It's something different about being a Black American. You feel me? Not that it's better or worse than being Sudanese or any other country where dark skinned people, but it's the magic of knowing what we came from and also understanding where we are. You know what I'm saying? It's some countries in South America, it's some countries in Africa, they not gonna catch the level of technology that we on for 50 years. Like in the future, they not gonna be on some of the shit that we on now. And I just feel like it's a privilege that we are able to navigate this world and still be connected to something so magical as being a descendant from Africa or being a Native motherfucking American, because that's what they won't say. They won't say that we Native Americans.
I was telling her, my coworker, she 100% Venezuelan, her mom and her daddy, and I was telling her about African American, Black American culture, like it infects the world. Now it can affect the world in good, it can affect the world in bad. But when you look at it, every other culture feeds off our culture. Like they have their own culture, but they dab in our culture more so than we dab in everybody else's culture. We respect other cultures. We go to Honduras, we go to Brazil, we go to Mexico, and
But
we have those good times. We go to Africa, but there's even Africans that be like, Black Americans don't do this, they don't do that, but yet our culture as Black Americans still influence straight descendants that are still in Africa.
taking making $1 out of 15 cents, whatever you want to call it. Motherfucker got a 400-year head start. See, we on, yeah. I've been drinking, I've been smoking, like Bounce say. Um, it's just different, cuz. A 400-year head start, cuz, and y'all still scared of us?
Still scared. Still, bruh,
you have had and have every advantage that you could possibly have in this environment. So I don't know, man. Like I say, Black Americans is a very unique experience, and everybody don't respect that shit, but you should. And if you in places like Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, it's not them. We know what time it is because we live out here. When you not from here, you need to go see these places, cuz. You need to see that there are still plantations. Like you can look over there at that big ass goddamn house and you can see the slaves.
yeah, bro.
You like just
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I ride through the woods and I can almost picture niggas hanging. Like it's like a
it's
big tree. Like yeah, yeah.
it's a it's a wild existence to be a Black American.
And then there's instances where there's other Black Americans that haven't experienced. Like you said, the South is like the soul. It's the grit. It's the beginning for everything. Everybody talk about where they got sent to their grandma's house down south. Uh, your old lady, she made a comment. And I was like, damn, like it's that simple. She was like, when you first got there, she was like, he just sit on the porch all day. Like that's a Southern thing. Like I know up north they got the stoops and they got the corners and all that, but sitting on your front porch, you catching the breeze, you being one with nature,
Minding your mother
business.
damn business.
But 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 I just think like that's one of the things where people get lost in. Like I ain't got no front porch, but like no huge front porch, but I still do it. Like that is a Southern thing. You just sit out there and you be one with life. Not just outside, you be one with life because your mind gonna start wondering.
That's what's when you look at how people react differently to different shit. Um, I think people live in existence now that they get caught up in that shit. You feel me? I don't want to minimize anybody's mental health journey, really, or they whatever they deem it is. But some of y'all faking. Some of y'all, some of y'all not really valid with the claims that you have about your emotional state. You know what I mean? So commune with something higher than yourself, whatever that might be. If you don't believe in nothing, ain't nothing I can tell you. I ain't gonna argue with you. That's cool for you.
Yeah. But
Um,
had a
Connect
conversation.
yourself to something higher, cuz.
I had a conversation. Well, I had a conversation with somebody today. They ain't gonna see this. I know they ain't gonna see this. But I said, you go to church? He like, nah. And he said with a smile. I understand what that nah meant. Like, he really don't go. And I was just like, he told me a story, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, man, that's your blessing. I was like, you was able to sweep that dirt up, clean your slate, and start over. He was like, man, I took a leaf blower to it. But he went through, had a wife, thought he had a life, and divorce and all that. He had to start over. And I was like, man, that might be a blessing, because now the life he lived, brother, the life he lived, you wouldn't even I'd never even thought that he went through that the first time.
Right.
Because the life he lived now is so much him.
Yeah.
He able to be a father, a husband. Like, you would think he was daddy daycare, the way he used to talk about his kids, like he took them in. And I was like, man, in my head, I'm like, man, that's something to brag about, because now the way life is, everybody want to be proud to say they did it on their own. They ain't need no help. They ain't did this. They ain't did that. But for you as a father, as a husband, as a friend, like, you took care of your family the right way. But you had to go through that rough patch. You had to sweep with that dirt that you had with that other relationship and cast that shit aside and start over. You so brand new that wouldn't even imagine you had that type of issue. And that come from mental health. But you had to get right. Because the way he said he started over, I was like, damn.
It's like this, man. It's all right to just be a good person.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know that or not. You know what I'm saying? It's you could just be a good person. Being a good person don't make you corny. It don't make you hold no big imaginary L. It don't make you gay. It don't make you just be a good person.
Real quick, I'm gonna get back on sports. So did you hear Lynn Jones, the reporter from Jacksonville? You heard a story about that?
Yeah.
That is being a good person. I just wanted to attach that what you're saying. Like, you don't have to be out here searching for social media content, searching to get an extra dollar on somebody, searching just to get over on somebody, searching just to get even with somebody, searching to just do it. Like, you can be a good person, especially why be fucked up to somebody you don't know just to say you
Your
did
life don't look. Your life don't be as hard if you just be a decent motherfucker.
it.
If you just be a regular decent motherfucker, like, you ain't got to go to church every Sunday. You ain't got to donate all your money to St. Jude's. Those are good causes. You ain't got to, like, adopt 11 puppies. You could just be a regular motherfucker, cuz. Just don't fuck with nobody else.
And I think that's what's wrong with the administration today. And it got other people riled up to do like-minded shit. But you ain't got to wake up and just mess with people. Yeah, I ain't about to get into that, but we can get out of here. We ain't about to get into that. We can get out of here.
Yeah, everything. We live in a video game right now. We use it. We live in
Oregon Trail.
Yeah, we've been on the Black Mirror shit. I don't know, kind of. In this universe, I'm a decent person. Whatever that means, whatever that gets me, whatever that don't get me, I'm a decent person. I'm not perfect. I got a bunch of motherfucking flaws. But ultimately, I'm a decent person. And that should be enough. Once y'all figure out that that's enough, we'll be all right as a people.
Yeah, my blessings are my blessings. If I was a messed up individual, the blessings I got, I wouldn't have. And I ain't got a lot of blessings, but I got a roof over my head, food on the plate. I got four
People that
walls.
love you.
Yeah, that'd be the other thing, man. That'd be the other thing. if people ain't got to always contact you, but for the people that you call your people, if they contact you, you can have a serious conversation with them. That's your people.
In a real way.
That's your
In a
people,
real
man.
way. We done been all kind of sentimental, man. Look, it's been a long time. I be, on my water when I'm on the show. But tonight I just felt like having a couple shots. I had the perfect amount of shots. You feel me? I'm gonna drink some water after this. You feel
I,
me? What you got to tell the people before we get up out of here?
Like my brother say, man, I didn't realize we've been doing it this long. Like, I know we've been doing it long. I know we got a lot of content. I know our statistics ain't great. I know we've been less consistent, but we've been consistent.
I'm not going to apologize for that no more. I'm tired of giving
Exactly.
y'all an excuse as to why y'all don't fuck with us. Y'all could come in here. Y'all could be a part of the show. We cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna rob you. I ain't gonna kick your dog. I ain't gonna bat eyes at your old lady. I might look at her ass though. But hey man, look, this is the BOTV live show. Y'all should fuck with us or not fuck with us. It's cool. That's my brother Carolina Dirt. I'm gonna end this like I always end it. Love the people who love you back. That's all you gotta do. Y'all be easy, man. We go.